Okay, so now we'll discuss the problems on the continuity. Okay, so this is the problem. Give the points of the discontinuity of each of the following functions. Okay, these are the three examples we have taken here. So I have to discuss the continuity. Okay, that means you have to find a point where the function is not continuous. Okay, so solution: f of x is equal to x upon x minus 2 x minus 4. Now this is a rational function. This is a rational function. So we know that a rational function is discontinuous at the zeros of the denominator. So we'll let x minus 2 x minus 4 is equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to 4. So therefore f is discontinuous at x is equal to 2 and 4. Okay. Now the next example is that f of x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus 2 sin x. We'll let 1 plus 2 sin x is equal to 0. 1 plus 2 sin x is equal to 0. So now this is what then sin x is equal to minus half. So this is what this is sin. We may write this is 7 pi by 6. So actually this is sin. This is sin of minus pi by 6. So this is sin 7 pi by 6. Because what sin 7 pi plus pi by 6 is what sin pi cos pi by 6. Okay, plus sin pi by 6 cos pi. Cos pi minus 1, sin pi by 6 half. So this is minus. So you may write this also. Okay. So that means what? This is what? Sin x is equal to sin 7 pi by 6. I can write this is what? Sin x minus sin 7 pi by 6 is equal to 0. Okay. So we can apply the theorem. We can apply sin a minus sin b. That is what? 2 sin a minus b upon 2 into cos of a plus b by 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so that means what here? Sin of x minus 7 pi by 6 upon 2 is equal to 0, or cos of x plus 7 pi by 6 upon 2 is equal to 0. So what is this? This is x minus 7 pi by 6 upon 2 is equal to n pi, because sin n pi is 0, or this is what? X plus 7 pi by 6 upon 2 is equal to twice n plus 1 pi by 2. Twice n plus pi by 2. Okay. So that means what? X is equal to 2n pi plus 7 pi by 6. Plus 7 pi by 6. And this is x is equal to twice n plus 1 pi plus 7 pi by 6. Plus 7 pi by 6. Okay. So we may write here what? X is equal to twice n pi plus or minus, we can write this as 7 pi by 6 plus or minus twice n pi. Twice n pi. Because what here? Twice n pi minus 1 is there. So we may write this word. For f is discontinuous. So f is discontinuous at x is equal to 7 pi 6 plus or minus twice n pi. Next, f of x is equal to root of x minus 3 6 minus x. Okay. So under root is there. That should be the positive. So x minus 3 6 minus x is less than 0. Function discontinuous. So this is less than 0. So product is less than 0. If the point is continuity, then you have to take this as greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. Now we have to discuss the discontinuity. So therefore we are taking this as strictly less than 0. Okay. So now the product is less than 0. That means one of the number is positive and one of them is the negative. Okay. So x minus 3 is less than 0 and 6 minus x is greater than 0, or x minus 3, this implies x minus 3 you have taken negative, you have to take here positive. So this is positive, then this should be the negative now. This should be the negative. Okay. So what does this implies? X is less than 3 and 6 greater than x. That means x is less than 6 now. Okay. So R, this is what? X is greater than 3 and okay. So what does this implies here? X is less than 3 and x is less than 6. Or this is what? X is greater than 3 and x is greater than 6 now. X is greater than 6. What does this implies? X is less than 3 or x is here what? X is greater than 6 now. X is greater than 6. Now your function is discontinuous. Your function is discontinuous if x is less than 3 or x is greater than 6. But your interval is what? 3 to 6 only. In between 3 to 6, the function will not be discontinuous. So therefore, f is continuous for all x belong to closed interval 3, 6. Closed interval 3, 6. That means there is no discontinuity for this function. Okay, so no discontinuity, because what? X less than 3, the function will be discontinuous. X greater than 3, the function will be discontinuous. But your domain is closed interval 3, 6. So f is continuous for all x. That means there is no discontinuity here. Now next. Discuss the continuity at x is equal to 0 for the following function. F of x is equal to mod x minus x upon 2 x not equal to 0 is equal to x is equal to 0. Okay, solution. Given that f of x is equal to mod x minus x upon 2 and is equal to 2. Okay, so we have to discuss the continuity at x is equal to 0. First we write a definition. We know that f is continuous at x is equal to 0 if limit x tends to 0, f of x is equal to f of 0. So first part is very easy. First write the value of f of 0 is 2 now here. Okay, we'll check the limit x tends to 0 f of x. If it is equal to 2, your function will be continuous. If it is not equal to 2 or does not exist, then function will be discontinuous. Now x tends to 0 means x is less than 0, x is greater than 0. Now here we know that this is the modulus of x. So we know that the mod x, if x is less than 0, then it is minus x. Mod of negative number is minus of that one. And mod of positive number is itself. That means what? Here it is not given x less than 0 or greater than 0. But your function changes the value for less than 0 and greater than 0. So you need to find the left hand limit and right hand limit. So we find the left hand limit x tends to 0 minus f of x. So this is limit x tends to 0 minus mod x minus x upon 2. So now this is what? Limit x tends to 0 minus. So this is minus x upon 2. So this is minus twice x. So this is 0. This is 0. So it should be okay. No. So this should be x. We'll correct the problem. This should be the x. This should be the x. Okay. So now this is minus twice x upon x. This is minus twice x upon x. So limit x tends to 0 minus twice x upon x. So this is minus 2. Your x get cancelled. So this is limit of minus 2 is minus 2. Okay. So we'll find the right hand limit now. Right hand limit. Limit x tends to 0 plus f of x. Okay, so limit x tends to 0 plus mod x minus x upon x. So limit x tends to 0. Mod x is x now. So this is 0. Because your denominator is numerator is 0, but denominator is not equal to 0. So limit is 0. So that means what here? Left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So therefore, limit x tends to 0, f of x does not exist. Does not exist. So if limit does not exist or f of 0 is not defined, then the function will be continuous. Okay. So therefore, f is not continuous at x is equal to 0, or f is discontinuous at x is equal to 0. Now this function is discontinuous at x is equal to 0. Okay. Now next. Discuss the continuity of at x is equal to 0 for the following function. F of x is equal to e raised to 1 upon x square. 1 minus e raised to minus 1 upon x square. X not equal to 0. E is equal to 1. X is equal to 0. Okay, solution. Given that. Okay, so we write a definition. We know that f is continuous at x is equal to 0 if limit x tends to 0, f of x is equal to f of 0. So f of 0 is 1. Okay, we find limit x tends to 0, f of x. Now what happened? 1 upon x square is always positive. 1 upon x square is always positive. So for x less than 0 greater than 0, this is what 1 upon x square. So we find a direct limit x tends to 0. So limit x tends to 0, f of x is what? E raised to 1 upon x square upon 1 minus e raised to minus 1 by x square. Now e raised to minus infinity is 0, but e raised to infinity is infinity. So therefore what we do? We will multiply and divide by e raised to minus 1 upon x square, e raised to minus 1 upon x square now. Okay, so this is what? Limit x tends to 0. This will be the 1 now. Then this is what? E raised to minus 1 by x square minus 1 now. Okay, so now we'll put this is what? E raised to, this is minus infinity minus 1. This is 1 upon 0 minus 1. This is minus 1. This is what? Minus 1. So that means what? Limit exists. But what? Limit x tends to 0, f of x not equal to f of 0. Not equal. If it is minus 1, the function will be continuous. Right? So not equal to so therefore f is discontinuous or not continuous. Discontinuous at x is equal to 0. The function is discontinuous at x is equal to 0. Okay. So if it is minus 1, then function will be continuous now. Okay. Now next, the very important problem. Find alpha and beta. Find alpha and beta if the function is continuous in minus 3 3, where f of x is equal to x plus alpha minus 3 less than x less than 0, twice x plus 1, 0 less than equal to x less than 2, beta minus x, 2 less than equal to x less than 3. This is the function we have it is provided to you. Now the problem is that you have to find alpha and beta. You have to find alpha and beta. Okay. Okay. Solution. Given that f of x is equal to x plus alpha and these are the ranges are given, each continuous, continues in minus 3, 3. Therefore, it is continuous at x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 2. So where the function is break at 0 and 2. So continues in the interval minus 3 and 3. Okay, so that means it is continued at 0 and it is continued at 2. We will take a benefit of this x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 2 only. Okay, so f is continuous at x is equal to 0. Therefore, f of 0 is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 0 minus f of x. So f of 0 is here now. So this is what 2 into 0 plus 1. Limit x tends to 0 plus x greater than 0. Your function is twice x plus 1. And x less than 0. Your function is x plus alpha. X plus alpha. So this is what 2 into 0. This is 1. So this is 2 into 0 and this is also 1. So this is what 0 plus alpha. So therefore alpha is equal to 1. You get the value alpha is equal to 1. Your alpha is 1. Okay. Now f is continuous at x is equal to 2. Okay. So therefore at x is equal to 2. Therefore f of 2 is equal to limit x tends to 2 plus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 2 minus f of x. 2 minus right hand limit, left hand limit, f of 2 all are equal now. Okay, so f of 2 where x takes the value 2, x this is the x is strictly less than 2. So x cannot take the value 2 in here. So x can take the value 2 here only. So with the help of this one, you have to find the f of 2. So your function is what beta minus x. So this will what then beta minus 2 now. Okay, so we'll put the function first. Limit x tends to 2 plus x 2 plus means x is greater than 2. X is greater than 2 here. Your function is beta minus x. So beta minus x. So limit x tends to 2 minus 2 minus means x less than 2. X less than 2 is here. Your function is twice x plus 1. So twice x plus 1. Now this is what then beta minus 2. This is also beta minus 2. So we are not writing that. So 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So beta is equal to 7. Beta is 7. Not 3. Beta is 7. Okay. So your final answer is what? Alpha is equal to 1. Beta is equal to 7. This is your final answer. Okay. Now next. Find alpha and beta if the function is continuous in 0, 8. Your function is x square plus ax plus 6, 0 less than x less than 2, 3x plus 2, 4, twice ax plus 5b, 4 less than x less than equal to 8. Okay, solution. Given that f of x is continuous in 0, 8. Every value of the function is continuous in 0, 8. That means if your x lies between 0 and 8, the function will. Now when the function cuts at 2 and 4 here. So only we have to hear what discuss continuity at x is equal to 2 and 4. But the function is continuous. That means your function is continuous at 2 and 4. We have to take the benefit of only 2 and 4. Therefore, f is continuous at x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 4. Okay. So f is continuous at x is equal to 2. Therefore, f of 2 is equal to limit x tends to 2 plus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 2 minus f of x. So f of 2, how to find the value of f of 2? Where x takes the value 2. So x is greater than or equal to 2. So here x is less than 2. strictly less than 2. X cannot take value 2 in this interval. X can take the value 2 in this interval. So the corresponding function is what? 3x plus 2. There you have to put x is equal to 2 now. So this is what? 3 into 2 plus 2 now. Limit x tends to 2 plus. X tends to 2 plus means x is greater than 2. X is greater than 2 is where? Here. So this is what? 3x plus 2. Limit x tends to 2 minus means x is less than 2. X less than 2 here. The corresponding function is what? X square plus ax plus 6. Okay. So this is what? 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2. Okay. So directly you can write the 8 here. So this is also 6 plus 2 8. So directly you have to write here what? 4 plus twice x plus twice a plus 6 now. Okay. So now see, this 6 is get cancelled here. So this is what? A is equal to then minus 1. Because twice a is equal to minus 2. So a is equal to minus 1. So value of a is minus 1 now. Now we have to find the value of b now. So we will take the benefit of the continuous at x equal to 4 now. So f is continuous at x is equal to 4. Therefore f of 4 is equal to limit x tends to 4 plus f of x is equal to limit x tends to 4 minus f of x. Okay. So f of 4, where x takes the value of 4 now here, x takes here 4. So this is what? 4 into 3 plus 2. Limit x tends to 4 plus. X is greater than 4. X is greater than 4 here. The corresponding function is what? Twice ax plus 5b. Plus 5b is equal to limit x tends to 4 minus function is 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2. Okay. So that is what? This is the 12 plus 2 is 14 now here. This is twice 4. That is what? This is 8a plus 5b. 8a plus 5b. So 5b is equal to 14 minus 8a. 14 minus 8a. Your a is minus 1. So this is what? 22 now. Because of 14 plus 8 now. So this is 22. So your b is what? 22 upon 5. So your final answer is what? A is equal to minus 1. B is equal to 22 upon 5. This is your final answer. Okay. Now, suppose we have these two functions, x square plus twice x plus 1 upon x square plus 1. Second, f of x is equal to root of 1 plus mod of sin x upon x. Now here x not equal to 0. Okay. Now here x not equal to 0 is provided to you. That means this function is continuous everywhere. What about this? Here also x square denominator is positive now here for any value of x now. Okay. So now these functions are continuous everywhere. Okay. So f of x is equal to x square plus twice x plus 1 upon x square plus 1, right? Is continuous for all x belong to R. And this function is also continuous for all x not equal to 0 only. Okay. So here what? Because we have provided that if it is not given, then what? This is continuous everywhere except that x is equal to 0. Okay. So note that this function is not continuous that x is equal to 0 only. This function is because what? Here x square plus 1 is the denominator. So where the denominator is 0, there is no real number such way that your denominator is 0 now. Okay. So x square plus, there is no value of x such that x square plus 1 is 0. So there is the value of x, that is the complex number, but so there does not exist any real number such way that x square plus 1 is 0. So that means what? This function is continuous everywhere. This function is continuous everywhere except that x is equal to 0. Okay. So I hope that you understand the problems on the continuous function. Okay. So try to solve the more problems. Okay, so I hope that you understand the topic continuous function. Okay, so now we'll stop here. Thank you.